Hi guys, it's Suga and welcome back to another video. Today I'll be doing the S tag. This tag was created by Jim from Jim's Books, Reading and Stuff, and he's doing this tag for a tag for each letter of the alphabet. I think he's almost finishing it. And I was tagged by Sandie to do this tag. Thank you so much, Sandie, for tagging me. I'll link also her channel down below if you want to check it. She's reading the 1001 books you have to read before you die. She almost finished this year content. I'm so excited to it. And let's start with the question because this tag is very big. Let's start. So S is for science fiction. Which science fiction author have you read the most books by? So I have problem with finding authors that I've read, and especially science fiction, because it's a genre that I still haven't dived in a lot. And I found the one that I most read was Pythagoras Lore, which is the name that he used for the book, but it's Joby Huge, the author of I Am Number 4, the I Am Number 4 series, because I've read I think 4 of them, and I still haven't finished the series, but I remember reading at least 4 of them, and I think that is the author that I read the most. But I don't have an author that I read a lot of science fiction, especially not classics yet. I have a big collection of science fiction already, but I still haven't dived in the genre. I have to. 2. S is for Star Trek. What is your favorite Star Trek series? We better move on before someone kills me, because I never saw Star Trek. 3. S is for school story. What is your favorite book with school setting? I think I have 2. One of them is easily Harry Potter. I love the series. The second one is The House of Knights by PC Cast. Easily another one of my time favorites. I liked it, Amari and the Night Brothers, although there is not very... It's an academy, it's not a full school setting. The night school is also very cool. I really like that school setting. But top of top is those 4. S is for satire. What is your favorite satirical novel? And for that I chose a Portuguese book. That is The Ship of Hell by Gil Vicente, and this is a dramatic play that we give on before high school, and it's about the how do I say this? Is a place where the souls go, and then you have the ship of hell and the ship of heaven, and Gil Vicente in this created this allegory and this satirical to criticize the society. You have the one who because he thinks he's a noble is going to heaven, the one that sold girls to have, to be prostitutes, and she thinks she's taking care of them. You have, for example, the fool who, because he's a fool, and in this case with mental health, he doesn't have sin, so he doesn't go to hell. He criticizes society, and I really like the play. I really like seeing it. It's definitely one of the books that I most remember reading on school that I really enjoy it. Now it's the log cabin prompt. You are in a log cabin with no internet and no Kindle. In the log cabin are 4 books: Scarlet by Dane Cobain, The Sword of Kaigen by Wang, The Accidental by Alice Smith, and City by Clifford Simak. Which book do you start reading? Which book you will give as a gift to Booktuber? And which Booktuber? So I would definitely start reading The Sword of Kaigen, because it's fantasy and I love fantasy. I was supposed to say that I will give The Accidental to from Alice Smith to Sandie, because she it's on the 1001 countdown list, so I will give her the book, so she will already have the book. But today I saw Jack doing this tag because she was attacked by Sandie, and she said the same thing. I was like, maybe we are thinking more alike than we should. But I don't know if Michael from Fit to Be read The City. I believe he did, because it's a classic of sci-fi, but he doesn't. I will give that to him, but then I want to hear what he thought about it. It's a little bit cold in the cabin. Which book would you burn in the heart of the warmth? If I had to, well, if there is a log cabin, there will be chairs or tables or something. I will burn that first. But if I had to, I probably would pick the bigger one. Between Scarlet and The Accidental, I think The Accidental will be the bigger one, because we'll have more, so it will be heated the longer. And which one would you leave behind for the last visitor? Will be Scarlet scenes to make him think about sins and think that it's just a short story. So just for them to be scared. I think will be fun. 14. The next one is S is for Steinbeck. Which is your favorite Steinbeck novel? I never read Steinbeck. I have 2 books for them. I just remember one, which is The Grapes of Wrath, which I remember buying that. But then on my Goodreads I have that I have East of End. I don't know where, probably, but I haven't picked it up. I'm committed to start reading classics, but definitely it's not gonna be the first classic author that I'm gonna pick it up, and it's definitely not so soon. S is for Satire. Is Satire worth reading? If you like the genre, it's definitely not an author that I will read. I'm not into philosophy and all these discussions. But if you like it and if it's your genre, why not? Everything is worth reading if people enjoy it. So if you enjoy that genre, go for it. I'm all for it if you like it, but don't invite me, please. S is for Shakespeare. Which is your favorite Shakespeare play? So I'm gonna say the ones that I watch, because like Jeremy says, a play is supposed to be seen, and the one that I loved the most seeing was The Merchant of Venice. I saw it, not want to be bad, but 5 or 6 years ago, and I love the series. No, I think I read it more. I'm thinking of my age. I think I read it and saw it more than 7 years ago, on my last year of community theater, and I really enjoyed the play. I really enjoyed the theme. I remember each time that started an act, and because we make a break, the language was very weird, and then we start catching up everything. It was very interesting to follow, and yeah, I really like this one. The next one is, what was the last Shakespeare play you saw performed at a theater? And this one, The King Lear, which I saw the summer before the pandemic, I believe, because it was on National Theatre Day. The theaters were doing some live performance and some free performances, so I went to see with my boyfriend the King Lear one, and I really liked it. I think it was a good play. I like the way I like theater overall, so I'm maybe a little bit biased, but I really liked it. S is for Stalin. Stalin was a monster, but does he have any redeeming qualities? If he's a monster, I think the answer is no, right? Nope. 19 is for short story. What is your preferred length of fictional reading material? I would say more than 300, less than 1000. Probably. I don't like huge books, because I tend to be like, this is going to take me so long to finish. But I like a good big book, 500, 600, 700, 800 pages. I don't mind if it's captivating to read that one. If it's just a break that is boring as hell, no, hell to the no. But if it's interesting, sometimes I like more quick and more fast books, but then I always scare that it doesn't have all the things that I wanted to be explored on that length. So I'll say in the between of being a break and being too small, just doesn't care because it doesn't explore anything. And the last one is just S for subscribers, because at the time that he make this tag, he was passing the 500 subscribers, so congratulations him. I saw it today, you were in 520. So I hope soon we'll be near the 550 when I post this, and I congratulate you because I really like to look at your tags. Yeah, this was my questions. I don't know if I'm gonna tag anyone, but if I do, I'll put it on my social medias. If you like this content, don't forget to leave a comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell to be notified each time that I post a video. I post videos every Tuesday, Thursdays and Saturdays, live reading sprints on Fridays, 9 PM London time, and I see you guys on my next video. Bye.